Okay, guys, welcome back to the Pop My Cherry podcast. Now, you might be looking around thinking, what the hell is going on here? What are you thinking? I know you love it, don't you? Yes! It's not too soon. It's not too soon. So we're starting it early this year. Like, why not? Like, yeah, Mariah is playing. It's all happening here. We are teaming up with our favourites at Smirnoff for this special festive episode. And I had to get somebody very camp Christmassy. They were on a year ago on a Christmas episode. So this is like the Christmas catch-up.
I know, I feel like we're back.
We're back.
In the magic.
Yes, so we have Kayleigh Trappe here. You will know her, the lip sync assassin, Dancing with the Stars finalist, award winner. We'll get into all of that there. But do you know what this is kind of like? I was sitting thinking, do you know the family member that lives in Australia and then they come home for Christmas and they do the catch-up?
It's only Monaghan, Gerry. It's not that far. God almighty.
Do you know what I mean? Because it was a year ago.
Yeah, I know. It was like a Skype type thing we need to be having.
So it was a year ago. So a lot has happened from a year.
And do you know what the funny thing is? When we were on the last time, we were talking about like aspirations and what we want. And both of us were like, I hope we're not going to get stuck in a rut now. And it's...
So a lot has happened for both of us. But funny enough, though, I clocked the tea, right? So as soon as we finished that episode a year ago, I was like, here, do you know what? Like, you'd be unbelievable, like, at Dancing with the Stars. And her face, like, just went, like, like, do you know, I am kind of, like, telepathic. Like, you know, I do have, like, a sixth sense. So I clocked it straight away. And she's like, no, you can't tell anybody. And you just crumbled.
Yeah. Because I knew at that point.
You knew.
Because I knew, for a right while. I think I knew from June. Mm-hmm. So if we did this podcast around Christmas, or it was November, you said?
I think we done it in November, and it was coming into Christmas. So it was,
and it wasn't revealed until early December, and like I can't hold my Smirnoff.
Yeah. Oh, well done.
No, I was meant to say I can't hold my pee, but we'll just say that. Yeah. And so I had kept it to myself, bottled it up. Bottled it up. Sorry.
Right, enough with the puns.
Okay, sorry.
I know where it's Christmas, but we don't need to get that cheesy. Come on.
But you were I think you were the first person to clock it, and because we were talking about what we wanted for the new year, and I was like, well, I know exactly what's happening in January, and I was buzzing for it. I was nervous for it, but we're done and dusted now.
Right. Well, we're not. We need to go back in time a wee bit. So obviously you were announced. I see whenever like they do like the reveal, and then you get like it's the cha-cha-cha. Like, I was just like, honestly, the photos like amazing. Definitely touched up, but you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Proper.
It'd be like, it would be you all over. There isn't enough. Like, see that jacket? Like, really? Arthur Galorian has worn that. I'm 100% sure. It's like, it's glitter, it's sparkle. And I loved the glamorous side of it, which I think people were surprised by because my skits I dress up as farmers and whatever. And everybody, to be honest, for a living. So, but I loved tapping into that side of it. And it is as full on as it looks.
Is it? Yeah. Because that's what I was going to ask. So obviously, it's like, how many days rehearsals?
So
I know, which is
great. So I clocked, I think myself and Irvinus did out of, I think 71 days in a row. I think it was rehearsing, and that's excluding before Christmas. But you have the option. They're so good. They're like, you can take a Monday off or take whatever days off you need. But I was like, no.
You're committed to it. I
was committed to it, and luckily I had kind of blocked off the calendar because I knew so far in advance. I was like, right, I want to be as free as I can. So I had different bits of work here and there, but I made it work around the show. I was like, I'm going in full throttle here.
Right. And then did you expect to go as far as you did?
Not a mission, are
really?
You mad?
So you couldn't dance before? No. Macarena, that was about the height of it, yeah.
Not even. I did line dancing, so everyone was like, have you any dances? No, hold on.
Did you? Because I did as well.
So did you.
She is coming for my gig here. Right? Okay, go on ahead.
Yeah. Now, hold on. I'd say you're a bit more successful than me.
Well, we told this on here before. Like, my sister done graffiti and wrote Vera Loves Paul, and Vera and Paul were the line dance instructors, but they had a platonic relationship. But our Kira started. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say my sister's name. Sorry, Kira.
My sister's Kira.
Is she? Oh my God! So line dancers and sisters called Kira. Oh my God! There you go.
Become best friends.
We've so much in common.
Freaking out even
and
here.
a love for Smirnoff.
Are you doing
Ding! Are we like ding?
Are we done? Are we done?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I did. So I don't know if you know, Listen Ski, there was like a competition every year for line dancing. So I wouldn't go as far as saying I made it to Listen Ski. I was part of the comedy act.
Okay.
And I did, so all my friends were doing actual proper dances, like, you know, Cotton Eye Joe and whatever. I didn't make it to that. I did the jumbo breakfast roll and I was the fried egg. So so it was out of the whole day, all I had to be was to be called for the fried egg, and I just lay on the floor while the rest of them. So it was like two eggs, 2 sausages. So I was totally suffocating down below. But listen, I think we won, and it was the comedy act, and that was it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I still have the little plastic trophy at the house, but I feel like I'm cheating because everyone was like, "You said you had no dancing experience going into Dance with the Stars." I was like, come here to me now. Can we call that dance experience? So. My first week, actually, I got a jive, and being from Monaghan, like, we're the country bumpkins. So everyone, the pressure was on. Like, Helen Drum was watching me with a magnifying glass.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Welcome here. I think we talked about her.
We talked about her
time
before.
too.
I know,
She's
sound quality. Sound quality gifts.
We still haven't got
Ireland.
So she's still floating away. But anyway, so I got the jive, and it worked out well enough. I did it, but it's not the jive that I'd be used to in Monaghan.
Right, because I can do the jive, like the hucklebuck and all that type of stuff. Yeah. See, on a Christmas night out on the dance floor, I'm ready to tear it up. Yeah, I would definitely say I'd be a good dancer. I'd be great on it.
I think you should do it.
But I don't think I'm really there. Like, I think you kind of have to be at a certain
Not
level.
at all.
I know. I don't think they're ready for little old me. No.
I think they're ready. Like, I didn't think they were ready for me. When I got the call, I was so surprised. But I was like, I'm going to take this with the two hands. I can go for it. And I never looked back. It was brilliant. It was so much fun.
But then I think I'm quite a strategist. And I think my goal would be this. Like, do you know the way people never want to be the first out? I think being the first out of a reality TV show is kind of iconic. But in my brain, I'm imagining you get the check, you get the promo pick, you do one dance, and then you get the full fee and you run on. It doesn't work like that. Sure, it does. You can't get it in all that. But the longer you're in, the better. It's within your best interest to be in it as long as possible.
It depends if you're enjoying it or not. Like, I was loving it, so I was like, I want to stay here. And once I wasn't gone the first week, I remember my dad turned around to me and goes, "That's you now. That's you now. You can go with your head held high." And I was like, no. And then the thing was, I remember at the semi-final was the first week that I was like, I really don't want to go now because you're so close.
Yeah.
But then I remember Kevin Dundon, he said to me, like, he got to week 9 or 10, I think, and he was saying to me at the final, he was like, "Oh, you're frigged now." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, sure, like, whoever wins gets all the glory and the rest of you are just going to end up sitting in the back. So when Reese was called out, we were like, okay, good night, God bless. But it was actually brilliant. Like, I was so happy to get to that.
Yeah.
It feels like a distant memory. Like, I can't even
really.
It feels like it didn't happen. And I suppose they're all probably in the works now for this year. And I'm like, take me back.
Have you heard any rumours of who's going to be in it?
Not a rumour kind. And I would be like, I thought I would hear things because obviously I'm connected to the show, but not a thing. I can't. Any predictions yourself?
Well, I've heard I meant to know somebody I know's on it. Yeah, but I don't know who. And somebody told me that, and I can't say who. Okay. I know that sounds so cryptic, and all our listeners are going to be like, "Girl, you tell us everything." And I'm like, "Not today." I
have one prediction, but again, it's from picked from the sky. I'd imagine, like, I always think they probably have to tick so many boxes.
Yeah,
like,
from different forms of media.
Radio and whatever else. So I'm trying to think who's left, and then there'll be influencers and whatever else on too.
They're kind of funny about influencers, so I think sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming I ticked that box last year. But so I don't know who's going to do it. Maybe he's lying to me. You could be doing it.
No, I'm not. I think we all know.
Yeah.
I'm doing the most, but really, no, not that. No.
You also can't hold your sperm off.
No, nice. I know. I think if I even got a call, I actually did get a call to go on Big Brother this year, though. But I said no. Yes, classy. No, I'm raging now though. I just think my problem with insular environments for 24/7 surveillance, like I have an ugly side.
Yeah.
And I just don't think the world needs to see that.
Because I was supposed to do...
I struggle looking in the mirror seeing that part of me.
Yeah,
So it's...
and the way they clip
it...
Because they give you these psychological assessments beforehand as well. I was supposed to do... what's that show on Netflix where the 400 people go into a room? Squid Games. Yeah.
Were you?
Yeah, I was supposed to do it with Eric.
Right?
Yeah, and actually Eric and I knew we were both going to be doing it, and I was like, right, will you be my ally? And he was like, yeah, you be my ally or whatever else. Maybe I shouldn't say this, but anyway. But about a week beforehand I had a psychological assessment thing, and they were like, whatever you say, basically we can twist and we can clip things to make things seem like they're certain ways and they're not. And I remember just going, nah.
Yeah.
Nah, not for me. At the time, I was still teaching at the time, and I was like, I could ruin my life here.
Yeah.
Now, when I saw the first challenge, I was like, Kayleigh, good luck to you. Wouldn't have made it past that anyway. There's 400 people in it. But I just kind of called that one. But then when dancing came up, I was like, no, that's a bit of me. I knew I liked it, and it wasn't like you said. It was
like
24
a show.
hours.
It's a show.
Yeah, it is a show.
Yeah.
And you put it on a show and you put on whatever. But funny enough, like, as much as you think it's all going to be showbiz, like there were so many emotional times and whatever else. Jesus, and when it came to family and friends, it was brilliant. It was brilliant. I'd do it again.
I'd say such a surreal experience.
Yeah.
But well, we'll say never say never. So like, I don't know if RT will ever see this, but yeah, you know, if you need
a reference, I'll give him a reference.
Would you?
Yeah.
What was your favourite number to do?
Weirdly enough, right? Okay, the one I feared the most was a wee rumba. Have you ever heard of a rumba?
Is that like cha-cha-cha-cha?
No. It's all like
okay, right. Okay.
And my partner, like I remember the week before the rumba, we were heading up. So do you know the part where you head up the stairs and they're like Kayleigh Trappe and our fingers for fellas? Just before we went up, Anne Marie 2002 came on, and he goes, "That's the year I was born." I remember going, what?
Oh no, I can't get my head around anybody born in the year 2000
Yeah.
onwards.
So this is the week I was supposed to do a rumba. So I mean, up close and personal, right? Now we knew each other's other half so well, and we knew, we were like brother and sister, which is nearly worse. I was like, oh. So next thing he was like, and I goes 2002, and then I think that made him 22, and I was going on 30, and I was like, this is wrong on so many levels. So I did Dolly Parton, "I Will Always Love You" for Country Week. Me, the country bumpkin. I was like, give me like a bit of Cotton Eye Joe or Hit the Diff. So I found it the most challenging, but it sounds so cheesy, but I overcame so much that week, and it ended up, when I look back, not that I can look at many routines back, it's the one where I'm like, that was the week I had to really push through.
Okay.
But I enjoyed them all. My last week, my show dance was Taylor Swift, and it was, I cried my eyes out. And when they give you your number, your dance, you don't see why they're doing it until after, and then it all makes sense.
Right.
So as in like when I got a dance, I was like, all right, okay, Meghan Trainor or whatever like that, and then afterwards,
I would be like, no.
I never actually heard of that song before, and I was like, all right, okay.
Just anything Meghan Trainor. No.
Why? What have you got against her?
I don't know. It's just like I say, it's like, there's just people that you just don't gel with, or like you're not a fan. You're nearly. I will admit, maybe it's kind of not a troll, but like I'm just like, it's just not me.
She's not your cup of tea.
Not my cup of tea, no. But tell me this. So, do you feel like you've walked away from that experience with any practical skills? Like, do you feel like you could go, like, say, out clubbing right now?
Job interview, ask question.
Yeah, sorry. Was that a bit like, was it?
It's like, what can you bring to this role?
Yeah.
I'm definitely not afraid to bring it up in conversation. Like, my fella's sister turned around me the other day and she was like, "Did you do Dance with the Stars?" And I was like, oh, as in like, "Oh, did you do Dance with the Stars?" We were watching Strictly a while back.
Yes, because it's on, yes.
And I was the best person on it is Amber, right? As far as I could see, and I was watching her, be like, her feet aren't turned out enough. Oh, you see those pretty fingers? She needs to drop the blah. And I said, "Oh, not enough bounce in her samba." And Tom was like, "I'm turning this off. I am turning this off." So you think, like, I think I'm Bruce Forsyth. Like, I honestly, I'm just like, I think I'm a pro at it all. Yeah. But now in the club, no. Well, you can actually vouch for this. We did a podcast last week, and I pooped my pants. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Jerry was.
So we done Charlene Murphy and Ellie Kelly's live show, and so there was kind of like they put us on like a dance battle, and it was sprung on us.
Yeah,
I didn't know about it.
If I had been against anybody else but Gerry Lavery, I would have tried. But when I saw him do Beyonce, I was like,
But in fairness, so the first song was like a Bewitched, was it, or something?
Some people say you look like me dad. Yeah. And
hey, that.
Hey. So I was like, move over, Jerry.
So You
the
won.
primary school Irish dancing classes, tummies in, tails out, came back. So I was like, right. So I did a wee jig it, a wee reel.
Yeah.
And then, but then I was outnumbered.
She obviously won that one. You know, of course she was gonna. And then all I heard, boom, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, and I thought, oh hell no, this one's mine. And I just like, honestly, like
basically pushed me off the stage.
it was like it was my like Coyote Ugly moment.
Yeah.
You know, I
It
was
was
like taking the zip
fantastic.
down and going woohoo, and it was So
then
I think
what
it was
way-
a tie.
What way was it judged?
I think it was I don't think.
Well,
I think
yeah.
it was just a bit of crack, Sean.
No,
wasn't
the
it?
the
We
crowd
didn't get a
cheered more for
trophy.
Gerry. He's just trying to be modest. Sorry. It's all right.
I just want world peace. Yeah, I'm very Miss Congeniality here.
Rosa Tree.
Rosa Trappe. I
Yeah.
think you're very Rosa Trappe.
Well, I'm sad, Gerry.
Because I've seen this recently. So, right, I didn't know this. So I'm very sad or sorry to hear.
No, it's all right.
Not to bring it up. I don't want to make you upset or anything. But
Yeah, I'm 30 now, and the
Yes.
cutoff point is 30.
I did not know
You
this.
sound so shocked, John.
Are you shocked that she's 30 or are you shocked at the cutoff point?
Both.
Both, yeah. That was the right answer.
Political answer.
Yeah.
Um,
that was
That's
the right
very
good.
Rosa Tree of you.
answer. Very.
but at least you don't have to buy the dinner for the priest.
Is that a
no,
thing in
no,
Rosa
like in
Trappe?
Father Ted, like the Rosa
Oh,
Trappe
yes!
episode.
Yes.
Saying, but remember, you have to buy the dinner.
You don't have to. Yeah, actually. So I can save myself a few quid.
That's it.
Yeah, that was the build up to 30 was I'm not going to push this out. But you know what the ironic thing is? I did a video on it on my social media and I said I was physically crying my eyes out saying I'm too old to do the Rosa Trappe. About 4 Rosa Trappe pages shared it and said, put the link into a fly and said, don't be like Kayleigh and leave it too late.
Oh, you're joking.
Yeah.
That's
And it was that
10
from like
times worse.
former Rosa Trappe?
No, it was funny. It was funny.
Oh,
but
right,
I,
okay.
I was like using my pain to get applications. I was like, do you know what? This
Yeah.
is the modern day. I was like, absolutely use
Oh,
it.
everything's marketing,
It was hilarious. So
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of pages are across Ireland were like, Kayleigh missed the boat, so apply now. I was like, fair enough. I was like, any chance you'd push on the date a little bit further?
Yeah.
But
I thought you were going to say that like maybe like a couple of people shared it and then the next thing like you're like, I don't know, like the red carpets commentator or something for the Rosa
No,
Trappe.
Well, I hope
You'd
there's
be
no
the
cut-off
Rosa-
point for that. I'd do
No,
that.
I
Yeah.
could see you doing something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's but Catherine Thomas and Dahi O'Shea do it at the minute.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll do a wee bit of social media for them.
I
Yeah.
thought you were going to say that they like got in touch with you and says, "Oh, we'll make an exception or something."
No,
You
not
like,
yet.
Oh, that's so
Do you know, like in
shitty.
football world, you have like Gabby Logan.
Yes.
Like in Rosa Trappe world, like you would be the Gabby Logan
Well-
in some sort of a way.
What type of listenership have we got here now? If you're listening,
I'd say
I'm
like
not sure what
the
camera.
girls and the gays, and there's a couple of men. We've got the girls, the gays, and the theys, and then we've also got a couple of straight men in white transit bands. But they're dead on. They're dead on.
They're
We've
got
from
a few
Monaghan.
Gary-
We've done background checks. They're dead on. They're
A few
actually
Garys
okay.
are listening.
Cars
Yeah,
lowered
we've
and
got them.
whatever
Yeah,
else. Balance.
balanced. But we're more in the YMCA, like you know, like we're all about getting down.
Yeah.
So I know it's a good wee listenership or a wee demographic.
So they won't be able to steer the Rose Tree numbers for me. I think it was changed.
I don't
from
really
29 to
think
30.
our listenerships would be Rosa Trappe. Do you think they'd be?
Ooh,
I think they're
it's
more
interesting.
Miami Swim Week. Do you know? We're all about that Miami heat over here. You know, it's
Yeah.
BBLs and you know.
What's the age cut off for that? Could I?
Yeah, well, actually. Don't call us. We'll call you.
That's me put back in my box.
No, but you're
Sorry,
so
Gerry.
you're very. Do you get where I'm coming from? She's very, and we always say on here like keeping it Celtic. She's like a Celtic like
You embody keeping it Celtic.
yeah. Like you
Right.
fall into the same like bracket as like Dana, Anya, like you've like. That's a good thing. No, I do mean that's just she is.
All kinds of everything remind me of you.
Do you get what I mean? No.
Gerry,
No.
sail away, would you?
Sail away.
Wow, okay, there's...
That's a good thing, though.
Yeah,
It's
I'd
a good
rather be
thing.
compared to, like, the Victoria's Secret models, but if Dana and Annie is what I get...
You have but
yeah.
I mean, you have...
No, yeah.
Like,
yeah,
just
yeah.
that good old, like, that nice, like, Irish aura. Do you know?
So I'm boring.
Rosa Trappe. No. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. It's like Ireland's pride.
Yes.
Do you know what?
Very that.
Actually, as whenever I was on That's What the Stars, when I did that show that I didn't tell you about, the people kept the most hate comment I got, as much as even though it wasn't hate, was this is RTE's new golden girl. That's I kept getting a lot. So I was like, but you know what it is? I'm a moonshore by trade. I'm a teacher. Like that's always going to be my way. And so maybe I'm a bit boring, but you're look at.
But and this is you always do say this to me, like anytime we've caught up or whatever, and I'm like, but I think I'm such like I'm an introverted extrovert, so I'm very like big and like a hot air balloon. It's kind of like, or like you pump it with air and you let it go and it goes.
I never know where these analogies
nobody
are going.
talk to me.
Yeah. I think everyone in this industry is
Has
a bit like that.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, we'll chat away here and it'll be grand. But when I get in the car, like I
love that.
Yeah, and then I actually, God love my mother, I get my mum to call me on the way home.
Yeah.
If I'm going back to Monaghan, I be like, call me, ask. So I goes, right, you've 10 minutes, Mum, ask me everything. And she's like, yeah. She's like, what'd you have for dinner? Who'd you meet? Did you? So and so's dead. And I'm like, right. And when I and then when I get in the house, if Mum dares speak to me, I'm like, no. Angela, we've had our conversation.
Had a catch up, yeah.
It's quiet time.
Yeah. And funny enough, it's so weird you say that, because I find anytime I'm coming home at the minute and then Mum's like, she's like, and it's just like, have you ever watched Big Bang Theory?
Bits.
So do you remember the mum, Howard, like in the background?
I actually
like,
don't.
No, Sean?
Is that the type of mum?
So like there's just this mum in the background always shouting, shouting up the stairs. That's my mum. Like she won't come into the room. She just shouts like buzzwords, buzz questions.
Yeah. Well, my mum does a lot of shouting, but sometimes I don't know whether to take it seriously. So actually this morning she stayed in the hotel with me and let an absolute almighty roar out. Now with my mother, you have to judge this. Is there actually a problem? Or is this serious? Mm-hmm. Went down, she dropped her biscuit in her tea. But then on the flip side of it, about 10 minutes later, she let another roar out of her and I was like, what's wrong? And she actually fell in the shower and she probably did need my help. But I was like, what's that? The boy cried wolf.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So you just never know. And like if I'm at home with Dad, if Mum lets her roar out, Dad's always like, just give it a minute, I bet you it's fine. But God forbid anything actually did happen.
I know.
So Mum's all roaring and blah, blah, blah. But in fairness, I don't get home a lot. So when I do get home to Monaghan, she just wants to talk.
She just wants to
And even last night, she was like, we'll have one together. And like, sometimes I'm like, I couldn't be bothered having a drink. But then she was like, we'll have one. And actually, it was so lovely to chill out with her. So I was like, I love my mum's company, but I do enjoy a bit of peace and quiet sometimes.
No, I think it's because it's so overstimulating sometimes, which I think a lot of people wouldn't see. And then, but the thing is, you were saying there about the boring thing. Like what I've learned, I think what I've loved the most about doing this podcast is I've collaborated with so many different walks of life and media that have been in this room and bigger personalities. Like I'd say it's different auras. It's just, you don't have to be this big hyperactive thing. No. Or like this type of energy. Like sometimes like, say like even the comedians, like your Patrick Sean is such a like, it's that kind of like very daring kind of humour. Yeah. But then Shane Todd's a bit more, it's very dad joke, but it's funny.
It's literally in light of what we're actually going to be talking about here. It's ironic that I'm going to say this. Sometimes the funniest people in the room are the ones who say less.
Say less, yeah.
Like they drop a line. They drop 3 words and the whole place erupts and I'm like, geez, they have very little to do there and they've actually made this whole thing.
Our Patrick is actually quite an introvert.
I'd imagine,
seeing my stag, he literally sat in the corner on his phone.
Really?
And I was like,
Sean, that's no fun.
I know, and I was going, come on, like, get involved.
But then in fairness, so have you ever heard the story about Sean's stag do?
I don't think so.
It was a bit of a disaster.
They got a table in Pop World at like 2 o'clock or something in the afternoon whenever nobody would when nobody would even be there.
Okay.
I do love Pop World though. Have you ever been to Pop World?
I've been once. It was class, all the throwback tunes and all. Mm-hmm. That's a bit of me. Yeah. Love that. So when you were asking me earlier if I get out dancing, that would be the type of dancing I'd love.
But then tell me this, so now that you're 30, so I found once I hit the 30s club, I love that, but I kind of like it a bit more low maintenance now. I'm a bit more like say less. Like I don't really want the whole. Before I used to love the whole like the getting ready. Like you needed to go here and then you needed to go there, and it's like club, and like your night out was so high maintenance.
Gerry.
I'm more like a bit more chill.
When people cancel a plan on me to go out, oh my
god. No, it's Christmas. We're not about that. But
but like to go. So say like. actually, when I was 30 not too long ago there, and my best friend was like, we had this thing, we were like, we'll go out and we'll make it, we're 30.
Yeah.
And she just texted me the day before. She was like, do you want to have a couple at the house and get a Chinese? And I was like,
yeah.
yes.
Perfect.
Oh, music to my
Perfect.
ears. And some people might say, like, would you not rather go out and do blah, blah, blah? And I actually don't think it's an age thing. I think it's a modern thing.
Yeah.
Less fuss.
Yeah.
Sit in.
Yeah.
And you'll have the best chats. Throw on the whatever you call it, the thing that makes noise, Alexa.
Oh, like a radio or a speaker.
Yeah.
Yes.
And not the other things that make noise, Gerry.
Yes. Oh, no, not them.
Not
No.
those.
That's whenever everybody goes home.
and just sit there and enjoy your company, have a tipple, and the best thing about having a couple of drinks in the house is the access to the toilet.
Yes, none of that. Like, hey, like, do you have a hairbrush? No. But then the girls say, like, that's the holy trinity. That's where it's all at. It's the girls' bathroom.
Well, the girls' bathroom, you make your best friends in the girls' bathroom. Actually, that's where I first met, Kayleigh Cash.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, we first met in the bathroom on a night out, and about 10 years later, I met her in this world, and I was like, we met in the Forum nightclub, and she was like, what?
That is
so
mad.
yeah, that was it. But I find when I go out or if I'm out and about, the toilet is I've already gone about 4 times since I got here.
Yeah.
So I think when you have a drink at home,
that comes to being 32.
Yeah, it only gets worse with kids if you're so lucky.
Slope, so it is.
But I find having access to the toilet is key. Sure, it's only in the room next door, so you don't have to worry about breaking the seal or whatever.
But
like that.
More just like low maintenance, kind of comfortable. I think being comfortable and being with your friends, and I definitely do find a lot of stuff very overstimulating. And I think now it's kind of funny, like this is kind of like the drill of like it's Christmas, and most of people will be like, it's the beginning of November, this is too soon. But like, I don't think it is. I don't. But my mantra this year is very much like, just say less, take it easy, not this, like, because the way it's like, you've got this reunion night, and then you've got this night, and then all your friends from school, and then it's 12 pubs of Christmas, and then you've got that, and I'm a bit more like nonchalant.
Yeah, and
this Christmas.
My problem is I commit to them. I'm like,
I'm a yes.
And then when it comes around, I'm like, no. So I actually have decided this year that I'm not really going to commit to like certain days and play it by ear. But I'm kind of lucky in the friendship group I have, we're all a bit like that, which can be a disaster at some points, because then we do nothing. Like, I might not see somebody from one end of the year to the other, but then I'm like, just pop over. Like, I'm lucky. I'm a country bumpkin, but I live in town, but it's still like a quiet town, and I actually live very close to all my friends. So it's so easy for me to be like, well, are you free? Pop over. And no airs and graces. Just come over, bring yourself, wear your jammies, your Uggs, whatever it is. Like, if my friends came over to the house wearing jammies and Uggs, I would kiss them. Like, that is my dream.
I know.
I love it. I love chilled out, relaxed. Make a few drinks, cocktails, whatever you
love
have.
a cocktail though.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm a bit like, I still like to keep it kind of high end, but I like to keep it simple. Do you know what I mean? I want to feel like bougie. We're still kind of having an experience, but it's more comfortable.
And it's thrown together.
Yeah.
It is thrown together, but let's like glamify it a wee bit.
Tell me this, so then, say Christmas nights out. Everyone's going to be like, girl, it's too early. Christmas nights out. Christmas Eve, yes or no? I think, did we talk about this a year ago? I don't know if we did.
So Christmas Eve is like a family tradition in my house, and we used to always go down to the local pub and come home and dive into the Christmas ham sandwiches.
Oh,
actually, cannot wait.
So I'm ready. I am ready.
Love that. So what my ones would do is in the recent years we go to midnight mass on the night before. And then we used to go to the pub instead. So what we do now is we'd have one at the house and open up the Christmas ham. But Mum was going mental last year because we'd nearly the ham gone before Christmas Day.
Oh no!
I was like, Angela, your fault for not buying a big enough ham.
No, the gluttony. Save yourself for the day. But look,
now to be fair, if I was making you a cocktail, it would be a vodka blackcurrant. So this is an upgrade.
Right, but you know what? Like, I wouldn't diss a vodka blackcurrant. It's a classic.
It's a classic. You can't go wrong. It's a crowd pleaser.
It's a crowd pleaser.
Yeah, and listen, who doesn't have a bottle of blackcurrant in the house?
Yeah. Well, like if I was on a night out or something, or if we were in a bar, like I'm a very like if someone's go like, oh here I'm getting around, what do you want? I'm gonna be like, can I have maybe like like a Smirnoff cocktail, and then whenever it's my turn to buy the round, I'll be like vodka blackcurrant. That's kind of my way, which maybe people don't like going out with me on a night out.
So yeah, I'm the same. So if when you're out, right, I have this thing. I hate when people feel like they have to pay for things. I'm like, me first. Yeah, I like paying, right?
Tap, yeah.
But the issue is when you go first on a night out, everyone wants a cocktail, and you're like, oh, okay, I got a cocktail. And then as soon as you've done the cocktail round, everyone's like, oh, I'll just have a Smirnoff and blackcurrant. And you're like, damn it, why didn't I go second?
Yes, I know.
Oh, and then there's always the one who's like, oh, I've had enough. And you're like, damn it.
And there's always that one that's maybe say maybe like as the nights progress, and then everybody's maybe done, like got everybody around. And then it's like, oh, like, I'm going to head on.
Yeah.
Which is why I have a friend that I'm thinking of, actually.
I have a friend I'm thinking of too.
You're going to have to maybe have to bleep her name, I know. Like, everybody knows this friend, and like she's renowned for it. But like I bleep the name. Her name's sorry. Sorry, I didn't stop saying her name. Stop.
Happy Christmas.
Beep. Yeah.
But that's why that brings you back to the point why it's better to do it at home.
Yes, far better.
Because you just have it all there and everyone can
and
work
all
away.
the ingredients in the cupboard. And I always think you can be a wee bit creative. Like, as long as it looks good, as you can get a wee Instagram story.
Yeah.
Low exposure does the job.
I'm not really about the aesthetics. Like I could have all the imagination to be like blah blah blah. But I'm like, no, it's about how it tastes.
Yes.
So like,
you see, I do like a wee bit of
like a wee bit of garnish, a wee umbrella and that kind of crack.
Wee bit of woo-woo.
Yes. And I think there's something very, you look very important. Whenever, I do this, I maybe take the mint out and I just kind of chew on it and just sit there, like, so tell me about your life. I'm very, like, director. Bougie, I think.
Yeah. Surface level.
Yes, basically. Yeah.
Do you like getting bougie with, like, your wee home drink setup?
My house would be full of fancy things, but that's in the cupboard you don't touch. It's just for show.
Yes.
Or the drinks cart.
Yeah.
But where the business is happening is in the corner press out in the back room where it's freezing and you only eat, like, it's as cold as ice out there. You run out, you grab the stuff you need, the Smirnoff and whatever else, and you come back in and you throw it all together. But God forbid you touch the good cabinet and stuff.
Yeah. It never gets used. Yes, exactly.
So you have that as well.
I have. Well, that's my man's house. It's like full of that. We have the big cabinet.
Yes,
with all that there. But I just have my wee decanter, and I feel dead. Like,
and you use it.
I actually use it. It doesn't. It's not just sitting.
Well,
for
it's there
show.
to be used. But what's them? Do you know them fancy plates? What are they
China.
called? There's a certain plate. It's from like the 80s or the 90s. Everybody would have got them as a wedding present back in the day.
Yeah, we don't do these now. By the way, for anyone getting married or looking to buy presents for people, it's cash.
Yeah,
okay? We
cash
don't want
is
plates.
king. Yeah. But it's I remember one time putting a photo up of a Chinese, and then they're like, everybody responded and was like, oh, like you did not eat a Chinese. Oh, what's the plate called?
It's a China plate.
Know. It's like a very fancy China plate, but I'm like, it's a plate.
Sure, throw it on anything. Chinese is Chinese.
Yeah, it's I think
I eat it out of the tin foil or whatever like that.
Yeah, but we
rough
are
and ready.
But sometimes we are a wee bit like keeping up with the Joneses. But I always find Christmas we can be like that. But this is why this year I'm just being very more. We keep saying say less, so it's more like low maintenance.
And that's it. When people ring you to apologise for like, oh, we just go and have a few drinks at the house. Literally the response is say less, like say no more. I am here. I'm with you. Like that's me to a T. Especially because, like, life with us, especially, like, it's so glitz and glam a lot of the time that I look forward to a bit of low maintenance, but still just as much fun. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, you can have a great crack at the house, but I think that's when the best conversations are had, and with family and friends, and everyone's just about no one cares, and you're not worried about social media, whatever like that. That's what I'm. And
it's a bit. There's less pressure with it. Do you know what I mean? So there's less pressure. Like, it's you and all of your friends. You're in the comfort of your own home. The spread doesn't have to be this big fancy thing. You just use up the ingredients that you have. I love a good leftover. Like the turkey's getting used for like the next 7 working days.
Yeah.
In our house. And a good board game. I love a board game.
How do you charcuterie?
Charcuterie?
Well done, I think.
Is it not charcuterie?
No, you're well off, I think. Yeah, I can never get this. Charcuterie.
But there's loads of
Cheese
extra
board.
H's and cheese board.
Aye.
Keep it simple.
I'm like the cheese boards.
I love it.
I'm a bit like a Baby Bell too, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, or like a Dairy Lee Dunker. Come on, like who are we trying to
had
impress?
the Sainsbury's pineapple cheese then.
Oh,
so
really? Right, okay.
It'll change your life.
Really?
We stock up big time that now come Christmas.
Right.
Like a wee cocktail and a charge
Cheese
whatever.
board.
Cheese board.
Yep, that's not a template.
That is me.
Yeah.
Happy out. Call it a day. I'm happy.
Yeah.
That's me. So.
Oh, and then like a turkey sandwich I love as well.
Yeah.
But I love a good board game, or like Jenga. Yeah, but
Yes.
I do take Jenga very serious.
See, that's too much maintenance even for me.
Do you think? Oh, Sean.
With the board games.
Oh,
What do you
no,
do
I love
then?
board game. Articulate. Even a simple game of Snap.
See,
Yeah.
Easily
Kerplunk.
pleased.
Yeah.
A what now?
Kerplunk.
What's-
Like the one you pull out the sticks and stuff and the balls are meant to fall.
Oh,
Is that
yes.
that donkey thing?
Similar.
Okay.
Similar
Do
vibes.
you remember Bop It as well? But that was a bit,
Yeah,
Bop
love Bob.
It.
Remember Buzz and all those games with the Wii?
Oh
the
my
Wii
God.
at
that-
Christmas.
I was never a wee person. No.
Do you not remember the way they used to go like in the
No, we didn't get one. I don't know why. Like, we were well looked after. Like, I have a good household, but I don't know. We just never got that.
My
was never a
mother
thing.
used to do
We're
the
more
noises
vintage.
with the tennis and all that kind of stuff. On
Oh,
them.
did she?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what. It's times like that we're glad you're having a few drinks in the house and not out and about.
Yes, aye.
My mother is unfiltered. Unfiltered.
And would you ever do like karaoke or anything?
Oh,
yeah,
karaoke, the whole
karaoke
work.
machine. You remember you would have bought the wee
Yeah.
karaoke machines and somebody got it for
anything
Christmas.
Cheesy. Remember the mats?
Yes,
The dance mats.
yes, dance mats.
I'll never forget
Yeah.
getting James Blunt on the karaoke
Oh.
with an X Factor karaoke years ago. Oh, that was like my favourite Christmas present ever.
I had SingStar on
Yes.
the PlayStation.
Oh, he was
As
rich.
well,
God.
yes.
You had money.
Well, it was shared between me and my
Okay.
nieces and nephews and our cousins.
Yeah.
So it was the family.
It was an
SingStar.
investment. It was an investment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no,
Oh,
but
those were
it's-
the days. Love
I
that.
know. So I'm kind of more like that way. Like bring it back a wee bit. And guess who? Did you ever play it?
Oh, guess who? Absolutely.
I
it's a
loved
bit like
it.
Traitors nowadays, like the
Yes.
olden version of Traitors. Yeah,
Mm.
I used to get fairly rogue with it though. Like I would.
Really?
I'm fairly competitive, so
Mm-hmm.
it's all. To be fair, we always play Articulate on Christmas Day.
Yes.
So my sisters and brothers and all would come around and we'd play a game, and it does get fairly heated now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the claws come out.
Really?
Yeah, and I just sit back with my wee drink and just observe it all. I'm very good at not rising to things, so when I know my brother or my sister, they're trying to get
They're
at
feeling
me.
the heat.
They're getting personal, like it's bringing
Yes.
back.
I
Yeah, I
always
always just sit and I
can.
go, I see what
Monopoly?
you're doing.
Yeah.
Monopoly never ends. I've never
No,
finished
it's
a game of
too
Monopoly.
it's too complicated, isn't it?
Yeah, but can I just say with the Guess Who one though, like as in this is the part where I always went wrong with it, is I always had to be Maria. Do you know the one with the beret? Just like I know,
That
I'm
makes
so
so
gay.
much
I'm
sense.
so like so I always would be and I was like, are you Maria? And I was like, oh my god, yes.
How'd you know?
And I picked her every time. I loved her.
What
But
about clothes on Christmas? What's the style?
Bougie on the top, comfy on the bottom.
Like a Skype meeting?
Yeah, Skype meeting. Yes, very,
Yeah.
very like COVID meetings.
Yes.
Very that. Yeah,
To be fair, I put in the effort, but as soon as the dinner's in, jammies.
yeah.
It's the only thing my mother knows to get me every year is jammies, because
Yes.
I will go and I'll buy something nice and wear something fancy, get my wee
Uh-huh.
Instapic, and then it's off.
Insta-picking. Yeah.
Then
Like,
it's couch.
Happy Christmas from our house to yours.
Pretty much, yeah. The Christmas card
Yes.
smiles and very
Yeah.
rosatrily again.
Yes.
But I just live for the jammies, and none
Yeah.
of the tight thing, like the ones that loosen out.
Yes.
Just want to be comfortable. Love
Yeah.
that pair of Uggs, whatever else.
Oh yes.
but
wee
now,
slippers.
we talked about this last year.
Yes.
And would you do the matching ones?
Do you remember we talked about this?
You do the matching pajamas.
I do the
He
matching
does.
pajamas.
So it's kind of funny you say that. So I think I was only kind of I was only in the early season of my relationship, so I was very much still like, no. Do you see now? Years passed. It's all going good. I think I would.
You think you would?
I think I would.
Is this the year, Gerry?
I think this is the
But
year.
do you take a photo?
Nobody's ever going to find out.
Yeah.
Apart
Okay.
from right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I
love the cheese now. I'm a bit more.
I would do it with my nieces and nephews, but with my fella, he definitely
If he
he'd
would,
give me
would
a
you?
look. Oh, of course
If he
I
was
would.
so like, hey, like I've just got us a set of pajamas. What do you think? Like, would you be like, yeah?
But hold on, a wee bit
Or
of
would you,
perspective.
like,
See,
shrink
we're all on
inside?
about having a few drinks at home and making
Mm-hmm.
everything casual. What if the visitors arrive? and you're dressed.
Oh, well, they've came to your turf.
Yeah, but
they need to get with the program. They need to get their pajamas on too, do you know?
Yeah, but like if they land at the door and they walk in, the whole family's in the same pajamas.
It's giving cults.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah. But then it's like everybody is doing it. So it's kind of like...
But yeah, I wouldn't be getting the jammies on if we had people coming around. I wouldn't be.
Would you not?
But if
they called up,
you have no choice in the matter. You get a knock on that, you get a rap on that door.
Yeah,
they'd be told to turn
so you
around.
Wouldn't.
I'd be like, where you go?
But Sean, like, you're from West Belfast. The amount of times I've been in West Belfast, I'm seeing people in their pajamas going to the shop. Like, what are you on about?
And
that's not shade, by the way. Anybody from West, I love it.
I'm all for it.
No, I think comfort's key.
Yeah, I love the jammies. But I'm not having visitors in the jammies.
I think we're still in November, so I think even though this has been really, Christmas with the cranks here, I think we're still going to let that one brew. I haven't made my mind up yet.
No.
We'll not give too strong of an opinion on that.
No,
I'm on the fence.
I don't think I'd instigate
I'm not against
but
it,
if
though.
my fella brought home matching pajamas, I would be like, okay, let's go for it.
Mm-hmm.
As long as nobody calls around, which my house is like an open door, so
that's
I don't
the same
know.
as us.
It's funny how we evolve as people.
I know.
A year on,
a
more
a year
on board.
Kayleigh now can dance. I would actually wear matching pajamas, like growth.
Growth, yeah. Look at us go.
Yeah.
Tell us about your Christmas dinner traditions.
Aye.
So, is there something that everyone has on Christmas and on their plate at Christmas dinner that you're just like, I'm not on board with that? I don't like sprouts.
I think that's a bit rogue, Sean. No.
What?
I am not a fan of sprouts, but I wouldn't.
Turn them away.
I wouldn't be rejecting them.
I tried my first sprout ever last year. Ever. I was a wee bit afraid of them because they were funny looking.
Yeah.
But my brother's a chef, so he had them with the bacon and the, all the bougie stuff.
Yes, okay.
And I actually really liked them. But I've never had. I don't know if this is a Monaghan thing. I've never had the pigs and blankets.
You've missed out there.
To God, no. And I wouldn't mind, but I'm from Monaghan and Malin sausages are class, so I don't know. It's just not a thing.
Oh, it's really, really. It's like
it's not. A thing.
No, like pigs and blankets are like. I think that's pre-Christmas.
Pre-Christmas.
I wouldn't have that on my. No, we'd have like pigs and blankets, maybe like say Christmas Eve or things like that. But
part of your charcuterie
I wouldn't
board?
really. It's that
the charcuterie.
We'd see it more like a nibble, like a canapé kind of thing.
I thought they fire them on the dinners.
Well, people do that,
right?
And you can do that. There's no right or wrong there, but I just personally wouldn't. But one thing, 100%, and I'm hoping that this is like a unanimous decision, and anybody listening, like reassess if this is going to be on your plate. Sweet corn. No, I just honestly think that is an absolute disgrace.
Oh, I thought you were saying you do put it. I was like, oh my God. I was like,
do you put sweet corn on it? No.
I do like sweet corn.
So do I.
The body can't break it down, though.
No. Yeah, well.
So you're gonna feel that.
Yeah, and look, I have to be extra careful. I don't eat sweet corn. And we all know why. Stuffing, yes.
With sausage meat?
With sausage. Oh, I eat a pigs and blanket. Stop.
Sweet corn's okay for a Sunday dinner.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to a carvery.
Yeah.
What?
So, I don't have it, but if somebody has it on their plate, I'm not questioning it.
I'm not questioning it, no.
With Christmas dinner,
Christmas is just...
there's so much better things.
Yeah. Cranberry sauce.
I
can't get
have
on
it with
it.
me brie. I would have it with me brie.
Yes, it's nice with that.
Yeah. Would you have brie as a starter?
Because this was my next thing. You see the whole starter, main course, dessert of it all. Like we are not in like the Ritz here. Like it's a main course.
Oh no
a
way.
Cocktail, a glass of slur, and maybe a cup of tea after.
Oh yeah,
and you watch a Christmas movie like
Not
Home
a wee
Alone.
bit of like cake or ice cream.
Oh,
after?
my house is like
No,
a buffet. I'm
really?
spoiled. My mother and my brother are unbelievable.
I remember you saying your mum's a really good cook.
Too good. I actually had to sit mum down last and say we don't need soup this year. Like mum would have, no word of a lie, soup, brie and goat cheese tartlets on the go. And then something for the kids too. Mm-hmm. And then the dessert is like a laid out spread as well. It's a laid out spread, so you'd need to be having a wee snooze after your dinner now in my house.
It does sound amazing, but then I think, do you know what it is? It's not me. It's I likely would do all that the problem is I'm a wee bit lazy. The second problem is my family's also like just a wee bit like, I'll not call them lazy on a podcast episode because my mum will come for me, but like I just want like a Kardashian Christmas. Do you know what I mean? I want to be very like deck the halls, but we're quite like low maintenance.
Would you read the celebrations tins and that type of thing?
Like, yeah, it'd be more
like
that.
try stop
very,
me when that happens. Yeah,
very, and then afterwards we're kind of very like chill. So like the Christmas dinner, always fight before it. Is that anybody else? Yeah. It's always my ma. She'll always be like, nobody's fucking helping me in this house. That's it.
But then you go to help, and then they're like, you're doing it wrong.
No. And then, you can't win.
Yeah.
You can't win. And she's like, every year, that's it. Never again am I cooking Christmas dinner. I am going to the Galgorm and I'm not even bringing yous with me. It's always the Galgorm for some reason. I don't know why, but.
And now my family all have kids. My brothers and sisters, mom's always like, I'm just waiting for the day that they're going to ask me around and cook for me. And I'm like, Mama, you wouldn't be happy with what they make.
Yeah.
Like,
you can't win with them. Sure you can.
But I'm always annoyed because I'm the youngest sibling, and they no matter what, they'll always serve me my dinner last.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Dad gets his first, naturally enough.
That's that man of the house.
Yeah, all that crack, more traditional.
Yes.
But it's always like, Kayleigh, what do you want?
Yeah.
And I'm like, do you know what? I'll just do it myself. I'm always the last.
Yeah.
But you know what? I let them have it. I'm like, fine.
But I always say the build up is more, I love the build up. And that's why I'm very much so excited that we're doing this now in November. I am now officially from this day forward in like Christmas mode.
What's it? I hope people listening to this
and I
are in the
we've
Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
Because we have been
are.
so Christmas.
Yeah, like
it gets earlier every year. Like, listen, I know I sound like an old mom saying this, but once Halloween's done, it's like Christmas tree up the next day.
Yeah, 100%.
Halloween decorations down, Christmas tree up.
Yeah.
But you know what? It goes by so fast that you are. But I used to be a bit of a Grinch and being like, oh no, yeah, it's from what's the holy calendar say, the 9th of December or whatever. And I used to always say that, but now I'm like, no, milk it for all it's worth.
Yeah.
And there's so many people to say, so many people to chat to and have over to the house that you might as well break it up and enjoy it all.
100%.
And go easy as well. Like I always find like little and often, literally say less, have a couple and then do it again the next week and enjoy it. Just take it all in.
Yeah. And I think it's like make the most of like the quality time and don't get so caught up in like this, because that's what I mean. Like then now this is like once it kind of begins, then people get into like the stress of it. And the thing is, it's about taking the stress away this year. Keep it simple. Don't put yourself under that pressure. And even like say like mass consumerism, like people are feeling really like, we need to be buying everything. It's like no, like look, just chill. Do what you can spare. It's all about quality time, making memories, catching up, rekindling.
And the ironic thing is, they're the best nights.
That's it. Yeah, they are.
If you ask me my memories of Christmas, it's always the simple get-togethers where everyone's just merry.
Yeah, that's a lovely Christmas jumper, by the way.
And I just realised.
Yeah. Do you still have the label on it? You didn't. You didn't.
It's been itching me the last half hour.
Stop it.
Yeah.
How much was it? That was cheap.
Primark. There you go.
No, it's gorgeous.
But yeah, the best memories come from the simple get-togethers. Where nothing's planned and it just works out. Yeah. Because one of the worst nights out of my life was my 21st birthday, where I put way too much effort into it. Yeah. Because I was looking after everybody else. So I find
and you're stressed, and
when it's a bit more of a laxy-daisy get-together and you throw things together, I always find they're more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like let things simmer, just chill.
Yeah. We're switching up the way that we do like our family presents this year.
Oh right, okay.
And we're going down the whole like, now there's 10 grandkids now in our house. So usually we all go to Mama's and everybody has a present for everyone. Mm-hmm. So like everybody is banned for each of the grandkids and for each other and for Mama and Dad and likewise. We're switching up to say, maybe this year now it's like Secret Santa.
Secret Santa.
Tingle, yeah.
So I think the family's got big enough now that would just somebody buys a present for somebody in particular instead of for everyone. And
put a wee budget on it. And you don't that's what we always say. We do it every year and we do a wee generator thing in our house and it's always so lovely and you can just enjoy one thoughtful present as well, because when you start buying for everyone, it's the biggest load of crap. Like you end up buying all these things that are just so silly, and then you pretend it like you like the keyring that someone got you from some whatever corner shop. Whereas if you just get one decent present that's more thoughtful, I'm all for that. We do Christkindle every year.
Yeah.
There's always one person in the family that you don't want to get though, or that you don't want to get you. But you just make it work.
But this is the one thing I think we need to say now before it actually all does begin. You see, in the workplace, do not be bringing it in there. No. Because remember my Christmas Secret Santa present exchange disaster? There was this woman who was obsessed with Princess Diana. So I thought, right, I'm going to go all out for it. I got her a pair of like Jubilee socks, got her a wee box of shortbread, and then I got her like a plate with like Princess Diana like painted on the, like, you know, like that like really expensive china.
Yeah.
And I was all like, oh, Nicole, like, what do you, I couldn't even hold my piss. I just had to say, I was like, Nicole, what do you see what I've got you? I've got you. And then when it came to opening it, and she was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, do you not like it? And then she was like, nah. And I was like, you know, like, even the way like you love Princess Diana and all. And she's like, but like I don't want to eat my fucking dinner off her.
And I was like, never again.
But I put a lot of effort and thought, and it was dear. Like,
how cheeky?
Cheeky enough,
She must have thought she was part of the monarchy.
I don't know, but I was just a bit outraged. I was like,
well, my first ever experience of Christkindle, your man got me a Argos catalogue wrapped up.
I was like, oh no.
Now, luckily enough, it was in school and the teachers had selection boxes on standby, so I got one of them instead.
Oh, that's not too bad.
But I can't remember what I got, the person I had, but I remember putting so much thought. See, my issue is as well with presents, I put so much thought into them.
Yeah.
And when you don't get that, like, naturally, my mum's always like, you're just a good present buyer.
Yeah.
But whenever you don't get that back, you're like, you can be like slightly disappointed. So I just don't give yourself the problem. Don't give yourself the option of being disappointed.
Yeah.
Or I love being surprised, even if it's something so simple, rather than
my thing's simple,
making a list and all that kind of stuff like that.
Simple, but you know something very thoughtful. Like you maybe randomly said something one day, like in a random day, like I don't know, like I can't find a stapler, and then say, I bought you a stapler. And maybe that's a shit example, but you know what I mean, like that kind of thing.
I'm hoping I don't get you.
Yeah, maybe don't do it in this workplace.
Princess Diana plate and a stapler.
But I think in the workplace ones too, if everyone establishes that they're going to be funny, get them a wee joke.
I like jokey ones.
A couple of pounds, whatever. Like, don't go OTT with it, a wee joke or something like that. Something that reminds you of them or whatever. That's funny.
Yeah.
Keep a good crack.
No, I know. But look, I'm just so buzzing. Like, I feel like we're hoping that we're setting an example here, that we're really like, it's officially silly season.
Yeah.
So tell me, so this year is obviously, you've achieved a lot. So Dancing with the Stars, and then recently, so the Stellar Awards. What was it? It's the main award, isn't it? Yes.
I was surprised by that one.
No, you really were. Honest. You really were. Yeah.
Because I think we were talking that night, Gerry, and with this job, it's very hard to quantify if you're doing well or not.
Yeah, yeah.
Because obviously you're getting followers, you're getting listeners, whatever it is, but sometimes you don't. Anytime like anyone gives me a compliment in this, I just brush it off because I'm like, gosh, this blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So when when you're even nominated for an award, never mind getting it, it's just such a nice wee buzz.
Yeah.
And I was delighted with that.
Mm-hmm.
And I went home that night actually talking about the way we were on about celebrations there.
Yeah.
I got straight in the car, I was driving, went home and had a drink with my fella on the couch with my award in my jammies, and I was like, this is just so nice. And he actually said to me, he was like, it's very easy for me in this world to just move on with things so quick, but he was like, actually soak this up and enjoy this.
Enjoy the moment.
So I did that evening. I actually did, and it was really nice. So
yeah, because that's what, remember we've always said that, like, about the, you know, stopping, smelling the roses, and it's like, I think this it goes quite fast.
It does.
It goes quite fast. I feel like whenever it's so fast paced.
Yeah.
But you have to really like look at the achievements, look at everything that you've achieved this year. Like, I'm even telling myself, like, everything I've achieved this year. It's been such an amazing year, and I think now that we're coming into the Christmas time, it is about, you know, saying less, just enjoying the cocktails with your friends, with your loved ones, and I think just really reflecting on all the things that you've done this year and going into the new year with a new mindset.
Yeah, appreciate everything, because we're so blessed with the job. I'm so blessed to have the job I have. I know it's hard work, but I just need to take a step back this Christmas and sit back and go, what a year. And I'm just so grateful to everybody, my family, friends, followers, the whole works. Yeah. To actually give yourself a wee minute to be grateful for it, because it's such, I'm just so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I love that. I love that.
I hope you are too.
I am. Am I? I don't know. No, I am.
Despite what you say.
So, despite what I am.
I can tell you
I'm just a
are.
wee bit of a Mona Lisa. I just love a wee moan here and there.
don't
But like,
we
don't we all?
all?
Like, that's just like our way, isn't it?
Oh, it's like my mom. Like my mom's the happiest woman in the world, but when you go through the doors at home, it's everything that's wrong with the world. It's the weather.
We like to say manifestation.
Manifestation. Get the moan out, and then it's all about the good vibes.
Yeah.
So it is.
Yeah.
But look, what is coming up?
I've got a few wee bits of TV that I can't talk about
Okay,
yet. But
that's
listen,
what
I'm
they all
not.
say.
Yeah,
that.
but yeah.
Stay tuned. Yeah.
I kind of hate myself a wee bit.
I know.
A few wee bits of TV,
Yes.
which is always I love. Give me a clipboard or like a set director or whatever producers.
Yes.
I love that so much. And obviously the skits and the giggles will continue as
Yes.
always. There'll be roping
Loads
my
of festive ones.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
of
I've got all the
course.
wigs, all the costumes. Just waiting for the content. So
Yeah.
I'm always like, tag me in any videos you ever want me to make because I
Yes.
probably will do them. And yeah, lots of fun coming up. And the way I see it is if there's always something coming up, then you're doing all right. So
that's a
yeah,
good way to
even if
look
it's
at it.
small, whatever it is,
Yeah.
just it's I'm looking forward to Christmas this year and getting home to the family and having some good quality
Yeah.
time with them. But the work
Yeah.
is good too.
Look, thank you so much for joining us today in this very special festive episode with Smirnoff. And of course, guys, anybody listening, don't forget, it's all about saying less this Christmas. I hope we've been a positive influence. I feel it's all about low maintenance, bougie at the top, comfy at the bottom. Make a Smirnoff cocktail, whatever's in the cupboard, you know, as long as it looks nice for an Instagram story, look, and it tastes delicious, you're 100%.
Down the hatch.
Yeah, and this is officially Christmas season. So it is November. I don't care. Get Mariah Carey out. It's all about it.
I actually can do a decent Britney.
Go,
oh, no, but there's no Britney doesn't have a Christmas song.
Yes, it does.
She does. Maybe something. She's done a cover like
Santa, can't
Santa.
you hear?
Oh, yes. Santa can.
Yeah. Okay, this is.
What would you say, Sean, out of 10? But maybe don't need to do that, do we?
We don't need to do that right here.
No, we're not doing it. No, we're all about sportsmanship. Well done.
Well
done, the Rosa Trappe. Well done. Yeah.
That's like
Dana.
when I was a teacher, that's how I would have told kids. I would be like, well done.
Until
don't patronise me.
the parent teacher meeting, then
Yes.
they got the truth. But Kayleigh, thank you so much for joining us. Have you had fun?
I've had so much fun.
So this is now going to, I think, become like an annual thing, clearly, like the annual festive catch up with
Yeah.
Kayleigh Trappe.
Book me in next
Yes.
year.
Uh-huh.
What have you got coming up this podcast next year?
Yeah, this could be a team's call.
Yeah. No, like forget it. Like I know, and by the way, the set, I know, shout out to Smirnoff. Yes, fully kitted out. Yeah,
Yeah, I
camp
think we
as
matched it
Christmas,
very
which
well
we
as well.
love.
Yeah, love it.
yes, So look, guys, thank you so much for listening, and thanks again to Smirnoff for sponsoring this episode. Make sure to subscribe to our socials, that keeps you up to date with any upcoming episodes. We've had loads of really great guests this autumn, winter. Very much because it's all about sitting in, listening to your favourite podcasts, watching your favourite TV shows. So we've had a really good lineup of guests these past couple of months, and that's going to continue now into the Christmas season. And thanks again to Kayleigh Trappe. We'll make sure to leave Kayleigh's link in the description section if you aren't aware of her, which I'm sure everybody is. Do we even need to?
No.
No,
Needs no introduction.
Yeah, just look somewhere in RTE, you'll find her. But guys, thanks again for listening. Happy Christmas. It's officially festive season. And of course, don't forget to say less and have a great day. Thank you.
Happy Christmas.